Hello everyone, this is Cargo, bringing you my first rant. This rant is kind of inspired by Lotosama's rant on fan bases that she just did. One fan base she didn't mention though is music, but I will also mention a few things apart from the issue of the fan base. In particular, I would like to focus on a specific genre of music that happens to be my favorite, heavy metal and all its subgenres. Metal has the most elite fan base of any genre of music you will ever see. People will swear up and down that certain bands or genres are the best ever, or the only ones that matter. People will scream that certain bands suck, that they are sellouts, have limited talent, aren't true metal, blah blah blah, you get the idea. Why is there a need to nitpick and attack every single thing? Don't get me wrong, I like to nitpick too, but you get to a point that you're nitpicking too much. And then you have people who just attack because they hate something so much that they feel the need to bully everyone else who likes it. But that goes for just about anything. And as with the people who like to post nasty comments on YouTube, these people are slime. There's some things that I don't like about some of my favorite bands. For example, I don't like the newer Cradle of Filth albums as much as their older ones. It's not bad. Some of it's really good. It's just not as good as the older material. I feel that Danny's lyrical prowess has been declining as of late. He has an absolute mastery of the English language, yet some songs fall into a verse, chorus, verse structure. He started doing this on the Bittersweets to Succubi EP. In the past, he would only repeat one set of lines twice in a song. Now you have songs like Nemesis, for example, where they repeat "Black as my heart, I am Nemesis" 10 times at the end of the song. It sounds cool, but is it really necessary, and could Danny be doing better things? Absolutely. He's also been losing his vocal prowess, but it's hard to pick on him for this, because the type of vocals he's doing are absolute murder on the throat. He's blown his vocals out at least twice, if not more. I wish he would let loose a little more, but the fact that he still makes do it all is remarkable and admirable. There is nothing wrong with having a well-thought opinion like I just expressed. What I hate are the people who say Cradle of Filth and Dimmu Borgir suck, period, for no good reason. Or maybe like their initial 2-3 albums and say the rest suck. For instance, people will say that Dimmu's 96 Stormblast album is the only important one. Are you kidding me? It's the only one that matters? I don't understand this. There are people who swear up and down that these bands aren't black metal. Oh boy, here come the genre elitists. People that say, who basically say, this isn't true metal, or they say, it isn't true black metal. There are even subgenre elitists. And there are those who attack someone if they don't define their band with the correct genre or subgenre. And they say it as if they are the utmost authority on the subject, basically acting like arrogant know-it-all jerk-offs. For instance, there are people who say metalcore isn't metal. Okay, you know what? Metal is the first part of the name, so that must be what the sound they're going for, so what's the problem? Then there are people who swear up and down that nu metal isn't real metal. Okay, I can agree with this to a point. Metal is the second word in this subgenre, so it's not the focus. Nu metal is a combination of hip-hop and metal. When you think about it, they really shouldn't mix. However, there are bands out there that make the hip-hop element so minuscule that you might not even notice it. Disturbed, I think, are a great example of this. I don't understand why people hate these bands. By the way, who the fuck came up with the term mallcore to describe metal bands? Can someone even define what the hell mallcore is? It just seems to me to be some made-up term to define bands that the elitists loathe with every fiber in their being. Linkin Park is a good example of a nu metal band that gets a lot of negative rep. Yes, they embrace the hip-hop aspect. You know what, though? I like this band. They're a good band, but not a great band. Are they kind of cheesy? Yeah. Are their lyrics kind of emo-ish? Maybe. This band definitely shouldn't be praised as much by the fans of it, but they are definitely not as bad as the elitists make them out to be. The fans of Linkin Park do not deserve to be attacked for liking them. Limp Biskit, on the other hand, I can't even begin to understand how someone can like them. To me, they are garbage. If you like them, I guess that's okay, but you might want to really evaluate yourself on why you do. Think about it. You may be liking them for the wrong reasons, in my opinion. The lyrics are just ridiculous. The music is terrible. Everything about that band just reeks of awfulness. They are easily the worst metal band to exist. In my mind, there is no debating this. Now, here's some more stuff about genre elitists. Okay, like how they claim up and down Cradle of Filth isn't black metal and so on. Okay, you know what? Almost everyone knows Cradle of Filth isn't black metal. Recently, Danny himself even admitted this. If they are anything, they are extreme goth. But in reality, they fall into their own category, because their sound and style changes almost every album. But Dimmu have always been black metal, and still have enough elements of it to qualify, even though they have more symphonic touches to their recent work. Okay, so they're symphonic black metal. Do we really need any more subgenres? We already have enough as it is. And when you have a subgenre of a subgenre of a subgenre, etc., infinity plus one, it gets a bit ridiculous. I do understand defining a band properly to a point, but just be nice about it. If someone says Cradle of Filth is a great black metal band, then you need to say, hey, you really need to listen to actual black metal to find out what it really is, and discover that Cradle of Filth doesn't qualify. Instead of being all aggressive and saying, Cradle aren't black metal, you cocksucking idiot. Being honest with them, but not so direct. They probably just don't know due to lack of experience. But you can't exactly fault someone for calling Cradle black metal because they have some elements of it, such as the guitar work and the vocals. A lot of bands have elements of a genre or subgenre, so this kind of thing should really be forgiven. People also say, like, Cradle and Dimmu are sellouts. And they say this for a lot of bands. Why is a metal band not allowed to have some mainstream appeal and make a decent amount of money? Why are they attacked when a large group of people like them? I'll actually have an answer for this later. You know what else? I really don't consider Cradle of Filth or Dimmu Borgir, which is another favorite band of mine, to have large mainstream appeal. They're both playing extreme genres of metal. Neither band are as big as they are made out to be. Cradle of Filth is very popular despite their music and merchandise of them even appears in Hot Topic. But they've been selling merchandise since day one. And as far as merchandise goes, they may be taking Kiss example to a point, but they don't seem to be going completely nuts with it. When it comes to other genres, the elitists will say that metal is the only thing they listen to and the only good music genre. Here we go again with the genre elitism. The elitists hate everything rap, for example. And to show an example of their hatred, the minute a rap fan comes into a metal forum and asks, does anyone here like rap? Here's the rap artists I like. What do you like? These people are immediately attacked for the artists they like or being a rap fan in general. I'm only a casual rap fan. I do think a lot of it, especially the stuff coming out now, tends to all sound the same. It's always the same lyrical subjects, and I know that there are some underground artists that sound different and take on different subjects. But only being a casual fan, I don't want to listen to the underground stuff. It's kind of the same thing with metal. Unless you're a big fan of it, you don't care about the underground. Stay tuned for part 2 of this rant.